Welcome to my February 2021 bullet journal setup. I did actually attempt to record and make a video on my sort of yearly setup, but yeah, it didn't turn out that great. So I'll go through all my inserts here and then I'll explain the reasoning behind them. So first up we have my monthly log. We also have the monthly stats there as well. My reading log, and because 2020 sucked, I needed a spread that just made me feel happy. So anything to do with Harry Potter gives me nostalgia and it just makes me happy. Going straight into my monthly setup, we've just started off with our cover page here. So my bullet journal this year is set up very different to the different years that I've actually done it. I've done bullet journaling for, I want to say about 3 years now, and this year is definitely different. Usually I use my bullet journal to track my sort of to-do lists and my daily tasks when I'm at work, but currently I am unemployed like many other people, so my bullet journal has a very different setup. I've recently come back to Scotland after being in Thailand for a little bit. So coming back with no job, no money, it's been very stressful. So I've tailored my bullet journal to be a little bit more therapeutic. I've also attempted to start up my own small business. So my bullet journal setup will most definitely track a lot of that, and it'll be tailored towards more of that as well, tracking and whatnot. Which is why in my yearly sort of my inserts at the beginning of my bullet journal, next to my future log, I have a monthly stats. So at the end of every month, I'm going to track how many overall sales I've done that month, and also how many subscribers I've gained on my YouTube channel, because I kind of want to get back into making videos and things like that because it's very relaxing and it's just a good way to keep a positive headspace, or at least it is for me. Which is also why I've incorporated a Harry Potter theme into one of my spreads as well. So with the Marauders map, there's literally no functionality behind the idea. It's just something that I can look at and it just instantly makes me feel happy and gives me a little bit of nostalgia as well. Saying that, when we open up the Marauders map, it's completely blank because I can't figure out what I want to put inside that. So if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know because I am drawing a complete blank. Next up, we have my basically monthly overlook. So we have the larger calendar here. So that's going to enable me to keep track of delivery dates, if someone wants something sent out on a specific date, etc. And it's also going to be able to allow me to keep track of what days I have busy and what days I have free in order to sort of plan my social life. But of course, with the situation currently, my social life is pretty much non-existent. So it's going to be mainly be tracking deliveries and orders and things like that. And then at the side of the calendar, we just have a small area for notes or holidays or anything like that that might come up. Next up is going to be my order tracker. So whenever I get someone placing an order, I can basically just write all the information here, and it's just an easy table that I can use to keep track of the design, the shape, whether or not it's been completed, if they've paid, if the deliveries went out, all that good stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to fill up all of these spaces, but we'll find out next month, I guess. My at-home business is actually hand-painted false nails. So if you're in the UK and you want customized hand-painted false nails, then just give me a shout. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, Claws by Kim. Just give me a message. You can have a look at all the designs and stuff that I've done as well. And yeah. The next spread that we have is my weekly spread, and I've limited this to one page just purely because it's not going to be a very busy spread for me. The main spread that's going to sort of be as busy would be the spread on the next page next to it, which is going to be my sort of weekly to-do. So it's going to be, you know, orders that particular, maybe they have more than one set of nails or something like that, and then I need to keep note of what I need to make and what have been made and things like that. So the right hand page spread is probably going to be used a lot more than my weekly spread. So this is me setting up my to-do list here. So yeah, I'm just going to do 2 boxes at the moment, and then I can also, you know, add space if I need to, but I don't think I'll need to. And then I figured there wasn't enough gold on these 2 pages, so I just added a little bit of detail in between the 2 boxes. I've left a couple of pages for my next weekly spreads. And then next up is my journal pages. So I want to get back into proper journaling this year, because in the past I've used it to help with, you know, stress and anxiety and things like that. So I kind of want to get back into sort of journaling on a regular basis, and this is where I'm basically going to do that for this month. And then the spread after my journal spread is going to be sort of my overall monthly sort of stats. So I'm going to keep track of the number of subscribers that I've gained on my YouTube channel, and also how many sales overall in the month that I have completed. And then at the bottom there, I'm going to do sort of an inspirational quote. So if my sales and my subs have been pretty good, then I'll do a positive sort of well done quote. And if they haven't been that great, or if there has been real room for improvement, I'll do like a little, you know, go get them next time sort of quote. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see at the end of the month what type of quote that I put on there. I then went back in and decided to add a little bit more detail to the black boxes that I had put on each page. I wasn't too sure what kind of pattern that I wanted to use, and unfortunately the one that I did, I absolutely hate it. So what I'll do is I'll probably go in and cover it up with black pieces of paper with a gold pattern on it that I actually have time to like think about and plan out. This pattern was pretty much off the cuff, and it shows because I really just do not like it. So I'll probably go in and replace it on the cover page and also the weekly setup page, as you can see here. And then yeah, hopefully it'll look a little bit more sort of put together, because I don't like the sort of random pattern that I drew. I definitely want to sit down and think about what kind of pattern I want to have there. I'm very much into like the Art Deco patterns, so I might put an Art Deco pattern on both of these pages, but we'll see how it turns out. We'll see what I decide. And again, just adding a little bit of gold detail to that final page. And then we have our flip through of all the spreads that we've set up for the month of February. Like I said, this bullet journal is going to be set up very differently. So it's probably very different from the other videos and stuff that you've watched here on YouTube, but hey, you know, you've got to modify your journal to suit your needs, I guess. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully I can grow my YouTube channel as much as I can grow my small business at the moment, but we'll see what happens. So don't forget to subscribe, and thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.